Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Sunday, Soul Squad. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Hope we're bright enough. Hope you guys can see me. Trying to use the natural lighting. I see one person, one thumbs up. I'm happy to see that. We're matching today. What's up, Miss Cooper? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Y'all, I forgot. You know, I told y'all come on before 12. But, honey, today's Sunday. I had to get my church on. I forgot. I'm so excited. Hey, Lowlife. I'm so excited to be doing these lives every day. Is that on the weekends, there's a schedule for it. Hey, TY. Wait, I tell you. I got them right here. And I told you guys there's no time frame. It's gonna be before 12, but I gotta take that. Just take the weekends back. Saturdays and Sundays there is a time frame because Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays is on the couch at 3, and then Sundays, baby, I go to church, and it's gonna be whatever time I get out of church. And so that's what your girl was doing this morning. And we had a good service too. So before we get started on this, we're going to do what we always do. I'd like to thank God for waking us up, for spending another day with our family and our friends, because that alarm clock didn't wake you up. He did. Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Okay? Amen. And if anybody going through something, if anybody got a struggle, or you feel like life just ain't happening the way you want it to happen right now, I don't push anything on nobody because I am new and I am enjoying my new outlook and my faith and my trust and being a child of God. So if you're going through something right now and you feel like nobody understands you, He does. Give yourself to Him, and he will have faith in you. He already had faith in you. You gotta have faith in you, and you gotta have faith in Him. So that's what I get out of going to church, is that renewing myself and learn to have faith in God and learn that I'm not in this journey of life by myself. All right, guys. So, hey, Low Life. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, before we get into what I'm going to talk about, let me first do this disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not a psychiatrist. I have no degrees in anything that we talk about. What we talk about on this platform and on this open forum, the subjects, what's going on in our lives, what's going on in the world, is my opinion, your opinion, and our opinion alone. And everybody's opinion matters. I give voice to anyone who want to say anything. You guys talk amongst yourself with conversations and information. Anyone is always welcome to share anything that they got going on in their life, as far as like entrepreneuring, a YouTube channel, anything. Yes, got my permission. Put it in there. As long as we on this platform, respecting one another, having nothing but good vibes and being joyful. No negativity here. Okay? And with that being said, y'all, let's get started. I want to talk two things off topics. I want to make sure that you guys be ready for Monday. I'm going to say two things off topic. It's that, guys, hope you guys looked at the Wendy Williams show. We're not going to talk about it. If you guys decide to throw stuff in there amongst each other, you can, but we're saving this for Monday. But if you didn't look at it, part one came on last night. I got to tell you, you said you need some flour, but when you was calling me and stuff, I was in church. I told Joshua I was in church, and then I just tried to call you back. You did before I went live. You didn't answer the telephone. So I'm live. Then I sent you a text and said, don't call me because I'm live. And what else? Check out the first Where's Wendy Williams on Lifetime. I'm not gonna say anything about it. The part two come on tonight, and then y'all, that Tyler Perry movie, y'all, that Tyler Perry movie, he did that. I ain't gonna say a little bit also now. He did that. Okay, I'm gonna save it till Monday. I'm just gonna say, if you don't know, Tyler Perry got a movie on Netflix called Mia Culpa or whatever. Y'all, he did that. Please look at it. He did that. Um, what else? And anybody, if you're a fan, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow, Bird. If you might say yes, he was there. If you are a fan of The Walking Dead, boo, if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, just let me tell you. Oh, Susan Q. Susie Q, are you ready? Everything in me. And Susie Q, this is directed to Susie Q and her husband. Girl, everything in me after church was over made me not to go to AMC Plus because, girl, it is up there right now. The ones who lived the Rick and Marshawn storyline, season 1, 9 p.m. tonight on AMC. Susan Q, you know I'm going to be in Discord. Man, you going to talk tonight. Because as soon as it go over, I'm going to be in Discord. I'm going to come holler at you, girl. Because we going to have to break down what we saw, what happened, what we expect, how was it. Do we think it's going to go far? I wish it was more than one episode. I know Susan Q, everything in me trying to make me wait until tonight. I'm telling you, I am so excited. I never been so excited for a Walking Dead spinoff in my life. I am so excited for this spinoff. So if you are a Walking Dead fan, the Walking Dead, The One Who Lives, premiere tonight at 9 p.m. on AMC. Now, just like me, I got AMC Plus. If I really, I could go look at it right now. But I got so much going on. After I get off of here and prepare my dinner and all this other stuff, I had the willpower. I'm trying to put my willpower on so I won't turn AMC Plus on and watch it early because I want them to get their ratings at 9 p.m. with everybody else, you know. But yeah, that's what I want. I want this little sidebar information. If you're a movie buff or TV buff, yeah. No, it's gonna be 6 episodes. Girl, I already looked it up. They already said it's gonna be 6 episodes. So yeah, so let's get into it. Again, I'm not a doctor. Anything that I say and put on this platform is my opinion and my opinion only. And I stole that from Storm. And I love her, love her. And anything you guys put out here is you guys' opinion, and everyone has one. Everyone is welcome to one, and we are not here to judge anybody, to bash anybody, or put anyone down. We're here to talk about things and how we feel and what we're going through personally. Now, I ask everyone, if you have a topic or conversation that you want to talk about, you can email me at soulfult45@gmail.com. Well, I did get an email on perspective of this conversation based on some things that I was going through that I revealed at the beginning of the week when I was telling you guys where I've been at. So I talked to you guys at the beginning of the week how I've been feeling over the last couple of weeks and why I have not been doing live because I really been deep down into depression, not feeling well. My sleep pattern is off, not taking care of my body. Not taking care of my body, my hygiene, or anything, just being real out of it and gone. And I say that it could be genetics because mental health issues runs in my family, and at the end of the day, it still could be there. But also, someone brought to my attention that in this email, and that she felt that we need to talk about is that also the way that I was feeling and the age that I am, and the things that our bodies go through as a woman or as a person as we get older, is that we go through something called menopause. And menopause has so many different side effects that we are not all aware of. I did read up on some things. I couldn't print it out because my printer wasn't working, but in retrospect, we all know when we're in our late 40s or 50s, our body really starting to change. It's like we got to get to know our bodies all over again, and we have to adapt to our bodies. And one of those things that we have to adapt to as being grown women and being transforming into our maturity years is that we have to adapt to hot flashes, being grumpy sometimes, our emotions being all over the place. Now, I knew about the hot flashes, and I knew about, being cold, and I knew about your emotions be up and down. But what I did not suspect it, and what I did not know that could play a tribute to this depression is also from what I read, depression and your emotions is also a part and a sign and a symptom and side effect of mental pause. Check with your doctor. Let your doctor know what you're going through. Okay, let your doctor know how you're feeling so they could properly diagnose you on your symptoms. But what I read, see, this is what happens to us, and I'm speaking strictly to women. I don't know if men go through menopause. I know men go through these things where they have, when they, what's they called, when men want to all of a sudden they get in their 40s and their 50s, and all of a sudden they want to try to date young people, or they want to try to get a motorcycle and they go get adventurous, because they're fighting their maturity. They're fighting their next level in life. What they call that when men go through? I can't think of it right now. But you guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm focused on women right now because me, midlife crisis, yes. I can't speak on a midlife crisis for a man right now because that's not who I am. But right now we're focusing on women. And as we get older, things start to change with us. And that's with our age, that's with our bodies, and that's with our life. We hit a new stride when we get to a certain age. When we get to a certain age, some of us, we have a whole lot on our plate. We either in a marriage, we're in a relationship, and sometimes a marriage or relationship could be struggling for some of us. We're preparing for retirement. We're preparing for kids to graduate school or go off to college. We're preparing to be empty nesters, meaning to be alone without having the children and stuff around. We're concentrating and rerouting our finances. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to know ourselves all over again. And with all this going on, and all this that we're paying for the maturity part of our life, you throw hot flashes, cold sweats, emotions, attitudes, don't know if you're coming or you're going, and then depression. And you build all this up on you. Not the fact that we're going through all these changes in our everyday life. Then you throw menopause on top of it. And it comes and it grabs us like this. It comes, this is your life right here. This is the change of life. This is you trying to rebuild yourself at a certain age. You're preparing for retirement. You may be going through a divorce, or you may be going through things in your marriage. You're preparing your finances. You're preparing your children to go off to college. You're preparing to be an empty nester. And with all this stuff going on, here come this. One day you're laying in the bed, you're kicking off the cover, you're hanging that leg up off the bed, and it attack you just like this, out of the blue. And it sends you rattling just like this because you don't know what's going on with your body. You can't catch up. Then the next thing you know, you're feeling down, You don't want to be bothered. Your body is telling you things and making you feel things you never felt before. You're lost. Not now. I don't got time for this. But your body gonna do what it's gonna do, whether you got time for it or not. Your body tells you you at a certain point in your life and you're maturing and changes are about to happen, and it's preparing you on top of all the other thousand things that you got going on in life, because life does not stop because we go through menopause. Life does not stop. As women, we adapt. As human beings, we adapt. As people, we adapt. And look, somebody said I had the nice sweats, but not the hot flashes. Girl, I got the nice sweats, not the hot flashes either. So I don't even want to deal with that. Okay, I can just imagine. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys realize, and which a Soul Squad member brought it to my attention. Do your research on menopause. If you're in the middle, going in a downward spiral situation, you on the downward spiral situation, and you don't know where it's coming from, and you are a woman of a certain age, it could be coming from menopause. I did not know that. I know mental health is like is we don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't even see it coming. You know, it does run in some people's family, and it may not always be genetics. It could just happen because it happens. And no one else in your family may never, ever, 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 ever been in a depressed situation, or never had any mental health issues, or emotions never been heightened. Your emotion is heightened at such a level that you don't understand. It could be a side effect of menopause. It's information out there that I has, menopause could start at any age. That's a sign to let you know that your body is about to change, low life. Look it up, read on it. Again, I am not a doctor. Someone brought this to my attention about what I was going through, and that it can also be a side effect of menopause. All these things, and I was like, dang. This one thing could transform your body into so much, so much. And we don't know it. We be confused. We don't understand why. That could be an early sign. I know you're 31, but look it up, read on it. I think you could start this at any age for real, like at 31. I done heard people in their late 20s. So you could be right there on the spectrum. Yeah, perimenopause. Yes, that's it. Me what Miss Bird said. That's what the person wrote to me. That's part of is it I'm pronouncing it right? Perimenopause, and that's what causes all these side effects. It's preparing you. You welcome. It's preparing you for the change of life. And even though it's when we don't like it, but it's a passage to us. It's hey Dr. M, it is a passage to a new stepping stone, a new era for us. It is a passage to say, hey, I'm in my maturity years. You know what I'm saying? I need to get things together, but also I need to understand it. So we have to research, we have to read, we have to talk to our doctors. We got to be open to our doctors. A lot of people don't like to be open to their doctors. Yep, there are herbs and stuff like that you could take, holistic medications and stuff like that. But I urge everybody. Again, I am not a doctor. I am not a psychiatrist. I'm a personal human being just like you. Hey, Tech Destroyer, and I am going through something that's that's so just like mind boggling. And to realize that it could all just be my body. My body just take me through things that I never thought that, I never thought that I'd go through. We're age of maturity, going through menopause due to radiation treatment. See? There's all kind of all type of things that could trigger this for us as women. So I just want to just say, be aware of the change of your body. You could do a journal it. Well, on this day, I felt this way. On this week, I felt that way. Put a pattern together so when you talk to your doctor and your doctor asks you those questions, so when did you start feeling this way? You have it, or you have it written down in your phone, you have it written down in your journal. You just don't have to guess. Oh, it happened maybe a month or two ago. You want to be, when we're going through this, we want to be precise on dates and times and weeks and days, so to give our doctors a better understanding on when this started, and they could give us a better diagnosis of what our body is going through and how to treat it. At the end of the day, I got a doctor appointment coming up. I'm going to reveal to her about my depression and about the hot flashes and the you lose your menstrual cycle. We start skipping months in menstrual cycle. Your menstrual cycle may just stop all of a sudden and you don't know why, or it skipped months. You could be 2 months you ain't been on, but then you'll come on that third month, or it could be you could be on every other month. So our body is really trying to adjust with our maturity. It's trying to adjust to us getting older, and then we're living, those be our best days. We're coming into the best days of our lives. We done had a past. We done ran the streets. We done lived our life. We done done this. We done done that. That's me. Yes, Tanya. We done done this. We done done that. Now we're in the stage of our life where we're starting to settle down. We're focusing on more of the wants and the needs that we have. We're in a stage in life where that we're no longer about to start raising people. We're about to focus on just us. You know what I'm saying? So you need help to manage that. And you can get that through your doctors, because I can't wait to go, so that I don't know if there's medication out here we could take for this. I don't know nothing. Again, I'm just giving it. We're just talking about it. Everybody giving their opinions about it. But at the end of the day, who the person that we need to talk to let know what's going on with us is our doctor, so they can really help us. She confirmed everything I was experiencing. So I felt much better after realizing that was causing me to feel this way. Yeah, because sometimes you don't know. And then especially if you're a woman of a certain age and you feel like these young women in here who's 37 and 31, these are babies to me. I'm 54. So when you're a woman of a certain age and you're feeling this way, you're confused about what's going on with you. It could be scary, but because it could be in the back of your head. I know I ain't going through menopause. I'm too young to be going through menopause. I said menopause. I said menopause. I'm too young to be going through menopause. No, that's not that. Because some people are afraid. When you feel that you're going through it and you're a woman of a certain age, you get afraid. Some people are not ready to come into their maturity. Some people are not ready to realize, oh, I'm getting older. Don't nobody want to. Don't nobody want to be their grannies or their grandmas. We want to try to hold on to our youth and to our age as long as we can, but we can't. There's no real fountain of youth out here, but we have to take care of our bodies. We have to start eating right. We have to start doing more exercise. We have to start paying attention and focus on what we put into our bodies. That's the fountain of youth. The decisions that you make, decisions that we make, that what we do to our bodies and what we put into our bodies. We are our own fountain of youth. And it's up to us to preserve it. If you want to be here a while longer, if you want a healthy outlook on things, but You can't fight menopause. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Find out. But I think it's a passage of life to let you know that your body is maturing, that I'm an adult. Things are changing. I'm in the second half of my womanhood. I'm in the second half of my life. You know. So yes, that's what I believe it's all about. And we have to thank you, Dr. M. So we have to embrace it. We have to recognize it. We have to talk to our doctors. We got to learn about it, and we have to learn to live with it. We have to balance it. It's just one more thing in our life that we have to balance, and we have to live with. Being a woman, I rarely heard I'm 67 and I started growing chin hair under the neck. Child, don't even want to go there with the facial hair. I'm telling you, all these changes that we are experiencing, all these changes, it all has to do with our hormones, the changing of our bodies, the changing of us maturing. Again, it is a change into our second life. You know what I'm saying? Because, honey, I got chin hairs. I got makeup on. It's laying down. You can't see it. My neck got little veins in it I never seen before. When it stretched out, I'm neck getting little wrinkly stains, the veins in it. I got the little mouth hairs, the chin hairs. Honey, makeup cover all that up. I even bought me y'all gonna get a video. Y'all gonna get a video. Say I'm in a DMV. I don't know what doctor special. I think when you go to the doctors, you go to your regular medical doctor, and you tell them what's going on with you. They will give you referral to different people, to another doctor to go to. So I wouldn't even stress out about you don't know where to go. You start off with your doctor. Start off with your doctor, and your doctor will guide you to different doctors that you need to be with. So yeah, I bought a I ain't did the video yet. I bought a waxing thing. Y'all know I did that waxing thing a couple of years ago with me and Jackson. So I just bought another waxing kit. Cause honey, I got the gray hairs hanging from down here. I be pulling and picking it. And the more you pull and pick, it's like they come back. I was like, Dad, look like I got a mustache in the corners and all that. Look, me right now, I'm taking my finger doing like this. I feel the hair. And the hair coming out the cheeks. So I'm about to be waxing real soon. And the hair up, and a whole bunch of grays coming up underneath there. Honey, let's talk about the gray hair. I kind of love the gray hair. I want to get my hair on. I want to get my hair on point. Y'all, I got the gray. Y'all want to see some gray hair? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. The gray is graying, baby. The gray is grand. It's all up in the middle. It's all up everywhere. Honey, she is maturing. She is there. She is letting me know, okay? She is letting me know that she is there and she is fighting her way through. The new me is fighting her way through, and I am here for it. I was at the point, I'm like, I want to dye my hair red. And look, I made my thing all crooked. But we're changing, our body changing, and this is an exciting time for us. So instead of fighting against it, we got to learn to roll with the punches, and we got to embrace it because we can't reverse it. It's no reversal in this. Okay, it's no reversal in this. It is what it is, and you got to get on that train because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. And the best way is to get ahead of it is understanding it. And the only way you can understand it is that you could talk to other women the way we doing right now, other older women that's in your life that has been there, gone through it, and now they're settled. Talk to them if you got some older women in your life. Talk to your doctor and do some research to help you more understand exactly what your body is going through. You know, So yeah, so that's all I wanted to touch on. I don't have a whole lot to say about it because I'm not an expert, but I just want to also be aware that this is what we're going through. So if you find yourself being more emotional than usual, if you find yourself one minute you okay, the next minute you down. If you find yourself things that you normally don't get overzealous about or overexcited about, it now makes you feel a certain kind of way. Oh, y'all. I love my mama. I miss her. I love my mama. But when she was here with me, I now understand. Because let me tell you something about noise. I used to always get on my mom about noise. Because she had got to the point where she ain't like no loud noise. Loud children, loud TV, loud games. She just say like no loud. I'd be like, nice to be like, Mom, are you serious? It's not that loud. Or I'd be like, why are you acting crazy over a baby crying or whatever? Y'all, I understand. I'm going to ask my doctor, but I don't know if it's true, but I cannot stand noise now. It's like my tolerance is low for crying, for noise. It's like, especially with children, and it's mainly coming from the children. I love me some toddlers. I got grandchildren. I love it. I love it. But I can't take the crying. It's like it messes with me mentally. So I'm glad I can be like, hey, come and get your child. Come and get your child. Come and get your child. It's like, I don't know. It's that part of menopause I said menopause of menopause. See, it's so much stuff that goes on with our body. We don't know what it all coming from. Why we have lack of patience. So that's what I'm gonna say. As we get older, we get lack of patience. Because I've always been a patient person. Good afternoon, Antoinette. I've always been a patient person, an easygoing person. I could just noise didn't bother me. But girl, I can't do it. And so now I understand where my mom was coming from. I have lack of patience these days, especially when it comes to kids, to children, to whining and crying and talk. It rubs me up. I'm like, I mean, I can't stand all that noise. It's an irritation. Lord, I ain't never like a baby crying. It's an irritation, and I don't want to be that way. But it's things that's going on with our body, with our emotions. We're entering the second stage of our life, and it's things that we can't control. We have to learn to adapt. And it takes a lot to adapt. Some people don't like change. Some people fight change, and then when you don't see change coming and you're not ready for it, it could be a whole lot. It could be a whole lot. So I just want everybody to know, recognize the symptoms, write them down, journal it, so that when you go to the doctor, most definitely go to the doctor. Be open to your doctor to let them know what your body is going through, because they're expecting it. They know when you get to a certain age, or that you're gonna go through this change, and they will recommend you whatever medication, or they will refer you to whatever other doctor that you need to see. Honey, you need to go seek therapy. You even have to go seek therapy, because it's a mental ride. It's an emotional ride. And we can't do it alone. And we can't do it by ourselves. Sometimes, it's good to talk to other people. Like I said, you don't want to be judged. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to discuss what you're going through. We can't fight it. We have to embrace it. Yes. Yep. It's like a second stage of puberty. But this time, this is your final stage. You know, thank you so much who said that, because you're a point on. We go through different stages in our life. You know what I'm saying? When we're born, we're being nurturing by our parents. They're taking care of us. They're feeding us. They're teaching us to walk. They teaching us the rights and the wrongs and things like that. They're guiding us on our journey to learn to eat, to maneuver around as a toddler, and teaching us things for when we're like 6, 7, 8. And then boom, here come puberty. What's puberty? When you start getting bumps, when you start feeling things for your body feeling different, your hormones, you having different feelings down there. You're feeling yourself attracted and liking people. Um, you're getting breasts. Boys going through whatever they going through. We get in our menstrual cycle. So this is another form of puberty in its rarest form that's getting us to our second door of life. So life comes in three stages. And we're entering into that final stage and it scares us. You know what I'm saying? And it scares us. But that's how we got to think of life. We got to think about these different steps that we're going through. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get there. It's a scary book. It's a scary journey, but we're going to get there. When we understand what we're going through, it helps us to adapt to it more. I am so grateful to that email because now I don't have to wonder. It made my mental health and my depression may not all be genetic. Come on, Lilife, give me the word, Lilife. Genetics. Come on, Lilife, give me the word. It may not all be that. It may also be a part of the change of life for my body. And since there's so much going on, that's the first thing I jump to. But it could be a combination of it all. But we don't know until we see our doctor. There you go, Dr. M. Genetics. Y'all know I mess everything up, y'all. And that's why I love you. That's why I'm so glad you guys will catch me with my words. You don't judge the fact that I mess up a song, that I mess up a word. You guys just be here for it, and I love it, and I like that I could call on you, and say, I was done. My circle at 50. I know that's right, Antoinette. I'm 54, and I'm not done yet. I don't know when does is. See, that's why we need to talk to doctors. When is the completion done? Once you go through all the symptoms, are these lifetime symptoms until we're gone off this Mother Earth, or are these symptoms that take us to the other stepping stone in our life? And once we go through those symptoms, they stop. They stop. You know what I'm saying? Do they just stop and we done made it? We done made it. I heard 70 years. Okay. Yours was done at 48. So there is a cutoff time. There is a time when it stops for us. Honey, that's a relief. Because, I didn't think our bodies could take us through this for the rest of our lives. So that's a relief that there is a cutoff time that we gotta walk through it. We gotta walk through it. Okay. So once you walk through it and you come out at the other end, are we feeling good? Can we breathe then? Most of the cycle ends between 50 and 57. Okay. Can we breathe then? Are we good? Are the hot flashes gone? Is the mood is gone? My lack of patience is gone? Am I able? Yes. Shoot. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to touch on, guys. She said, my whole head is white in hair. Oh, honey, y'all really, I got the gray all up in here. I got the gray on the sides and all this other stuff. I was, and like I said, I like the hair color red. And, but I don't want to dye my hair. I had thought about it. I think it is, Dr. M. A head full of white hair is so beautiful. I had a teacher in the 6th grade. Her name was Miss Murphy. Man, she had long, lengthy hair to about right here, and she kept it curled, and it was silky. But her hair was plain silver. Her whole head was great. And I used to admire her hair. I was like, oh, my teacher got some pretty hair. She wore her gray hair, Miss Murphy. I can remember Miss Murphy right now. She was my fourth, she was my fifth grade teacher. I went to Harrison Elementary School. That was a long time ago. I don't know if she's still here, but yeah, yes. So yeah, embrace you. That's part of your life now, girl. Embrace that new look, honey. Embrace it. Yeah, the silver crown. Wear it well, because a lot of people don't even get to that point in life these days. You know what I'm saying? He said my head is almost completely gray, Miss Kathy said. So yeah. So y'all, with that being said, yeah. I read y'all comment. Look, I'm trying to get in on some of y'all get in on some of y'all conversations y'all have in there. But yeah, that's how I just wanted to talk about, because we all share. We are all women. Whether or not you on this chat, you're in your early 20s, whether or not you're 18 on this chat, you're gonna go through all this at one point in life. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. It's what's set up for us. It's how it works. But love, thank you, Stacy. Love yourself at every stage of your life, ladies. We are beautiful. Yes. And we can't fight it. We don't like change, but we got to embrace it. It is letting us, first of all, it is letting us know that we're here. Because a lot of people is not here, who wish they were here, and they wish they had these stages of life that we're going through. Life is so short. Death is so unexpected. So we have to live it, to the fullest. We have to accept the changes. We have to embrace it. But we also want to understand the change. And we want to know what we could do. There's no fountain of youth out here. You are your fountain of youth. You are the person that maintained the youth, that maintain your body. So you get to the stage of life, and I'm not saying it because that's what I have to do. We have to start worrying about what we put into our body so that it could be maintained. The type of foods, the type of this, the type of that. You know what I'm saying? You have to do what's best for you so that you could be your own fountain of youth. Yes. Oh, thank you, the true queen. Yeah, because we gotta do a check-in. And at one point on my YouTube journey, I felt like, I was giving up. I was feeling defeated, and I was letting the devil in. At the same time, I was letting God in. You know what I'm saying? And I had to rebuke somebody, and it ain't gonna be the man upstairs. So I had to stand up and get strong and say, "Oh, he got to go." He's creeping in because I'm finding faith. And I'm starting to believe more in the man upstairs because I know he believed in me. So when he started coming in, it was bringing me down because I'm like, I'm not being consistent on my YouTube channel because I can't put a video up. I'm not going nowhere because I don't have the finances to go out to eat, or the finances to go buy something new. My money don't roll like that. I got finances to keep the roof over my head and keep the lights on. So I was like, how can I entertain people with vlogs when I don't have any finances to do anything, to go anywhere? I gave up on the flour because I felt like a company that took something out of their ingredient, it made my product different. But like my cousin had to tell me, you've been cooking your whole life. Get in there, girl, and revamp that flour. Make that flour season. You could do this. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like as I was trying to get closer to God, and the day is Sunday, so I'm going to talk about just a little bit. I felt like as I was trying to get closer to God, because it's all about the mental health and depression and my emotions that I was going with, I felt like I was allowing, but not knowing that I was allowing the devil to pull me in. And he was doing that by preying on my emotions, by preying on me being doubtful, by preying on me not having faith in myself. So I was like giving up. I was folding, and that's what he wanted. But it took someone to speak in my ear to uplift me, to I to remember, you got this. You are who you are. You could do this. Go live. It took my son. Go live. You could still build a platform. Just hold a conversation. Go live. Go talk. And I felt like, don't nobody want to see me? Nobody want to constantly see, oh, here go another live again. Here we go again. Where the videos at? But I had to redirect my mind, had to redirect my way of thinking, and I had to have faith in me. See, I wasn't giving up on faith in God. I was giving up on faith in me that was allowing the devil to pull me down because he saw that I was in a happy place. He saw that I was in a happy spot of reconnecting with God. So he was pulling me down, and I was allowing that, but I didn't know that was what was going on. And then when someone brought it to my attention, I hurried up and said, you're right, you're right, you're right. Let me get back on track. If I can't do videos, guess what? I could still push the button. I could still go live. We could have conversations. We could talk. I could do it every day. I could do it every other day. I am my own support. I am my own supporter. I am my backbone. You could do this. You got this. And so, yeah. So that's why we here now. Y'all, we need a mental check-in. The devil is a liar. No, truth. The truth is in him. That's right. That's right. So, and then, and then with that, remember, a lot of you guys know each other, through the comments, and you talk to each other. You be happy to see each other. You get to catch up with each other. I felt like I was tearing our family down by not being live. Besides Discord and everybody not on it, y'all not able to communicate with each other. Like somebody said in the comment, oh my God, we're back. The family is back. The family is back, y'all. We're back, and we're going to come back hard. We're going to come back strong. We're going to come back with conversations. We're going to come back to do mental check-ins on each other. If I just go live and say, hi, what you doing? Tell me how your day is going, because I ain't got nothing going on. What you want to talk about? That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep things in perspective. We're going to uplift somebody, because we don't know all the, 1,200 people, 12,000 people, 12,700 subscribers I got on this platform. We don't know if somebody is going through what. And we might have just made somebody's day when they saw, oh, Soulfult Live, let's go. And they could hop on here and throw in their comment and talk to each other. The camaraderie that's amongst us, that's amongst you guys, the friendship, your online friendships that you guys built with each other is so amazing. And I was taking that away, but didn't realize that. I didn't realize I brought people, y'all, into each other's lives. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you, Pamela. I united people and didn't even realize that. You guys became part of my life. I became part of your life. And through all that and through the comments, you guys became part of each other's lives. You guys, I don't know if you call each other friends. We call each other family. Some of y'all might have reconnected off the comments, probably exchanged emails, probably got phone numbers. But we built a community. And by me not going live or not putting up the videos because I felt like, I had nothing to share, I was tearing down that community. I was giving in to what the devil want and not realizing it. See, I'm still in my PJs right now. Child, I'm in my pajamas. I'm gonna tell you. I feel this is a job. This is everything for me. You know how we're zooming from work. Trust and believe, Miss Bird. The only thing that's going on for me is a shirt, some makeup, earrings, and the hair. I got my nightgown pulled down to my waist because trust and believe. As soon as the live over, well, guess what happens? The earrings gonna come off, this shirt coming off, the hair this coming off, and the nightgown getting pulled back up, and my bonnet getting thrown right back on. And guess what? I done done my job today. I am Zoom. Just like being in a Zoom meeting. You only dressed up from the torso and up. That's it. They can't see nothing from the bottom. Trust that. Oh man. So yeah. So guys, yeah, so just remember, if your body is changing, you going through something, check with your doctor, embrace the change. You're just going into the third stage of your life. Because you got birth, you got yeah, I know the other word, puberty, then you got then you got adulthood, then you got four stages in life. You got your birth. Yeah, actually, you got five stages in life. If we're gonna be real about it, excuse me. We got birth, when our parents train us and prepare us and take care of us, get us ready for the world. Then you got the teenage years. You know, when you start, you got these emotions, you're feeling things, your body is changing, you're more aware of life. Then you got your adult years, the young 20s and 30 years, when you're trying to discover who you are as a person, when you're building relationships, when you're thinking about having a family. Then you got the fourth, the new stage of life, another door, you know, pre-menopause, yes. And you got the stage of life. You're in your maturity years. And then, Lord willing, the last but not least, the last one, when we go home. When we go home, life is done. So there are so many stages of life that we need to embrace, but yet not always understand. But don't be afraid. It's what it is. It's that term that people say, life be lifing. You know what I'm saying? We always come with different terms, different terminologies of things, but at the end of the day, it's just who we are. No matter your color, your race, your nationality, no matter you're man, woman, we all go through the same thing in life. Everyone is going to go through all these stages, even for men, the midlife crisis. Everyone is going to go through all these stages of life. And then it's over. And it's up to you on how you live it, how you embrace it, how you accept it, learn about it. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to open up to a loved one. Don't be afraid to open up to your doctor, because these are all the people that's going to help you gravitate through this. We got you, you got to have somebody. And then we got each other. Let's talk about it. All right, so squad, with that being said, I am out of here. I love you guys so much. Again, like I said, we're going to be doing check-ins with each other. Guys, go check out that Tyler Perry movie, because I'm telling you, he did that. Guys, check out the Wendy Williams show. Where's Winnie, the documentary 1 and documentary 2 come on, because we're going to talk about it on Monday. Oh, yeah, I'll be here before 12 o'clock on Monday. That's all I'm going to say. I'll be here before 12 o'clock on Monday. Anytime between Monday to Friday, alive, it's going to be in the morning. But Saturday and Sunday, we're set. Saturday is going to be 3 o'clock on the couch, and Sunday, it'll be whatever time I get out of church. Yes, I am leaving. I got so much to do. I've been on here almost an hour, 53 minutes. I give you an hour of me, so Lola, yes, because I got a lot of things to do. I got to prepare, cook dinner, and I got something to do over there on TikTok. And I want us I want us to check in with each other. I think, yeah, conversation be good, but I'm gonna put a time limit on it. I am. We gonna give each other an hour a day, just so we can release, let go. Like, I know life be liking them long conversations. I know you do, boo. I know you do. I know you do. But we gotta save some of this conversation for the next day. Yes, I am so proud too. I am loving it. It was good today. It was really good today. And so I'm going in person next Sunday. So next Sunday, guys, for FYI, I will be going into church in person because the way my church, our church is small. We don't have a church home yet. They rent out a space in Greenbelt, and they get to use it a certain amount of times a month. And that's why we had church on Zoom. So our time is coming up to be in person. So we'll be in person on this Sunday, the first Sunday in March. So that next Sunday, I can't guarantee your time. So it's whenever I get out of church and make it back home, I'll be here. I will be live. Just look out for it. Just hit that bell. Hit subscribe. Hit like, share, and hit that bell to be notified. So next Sunday, I can't give you time because I'll be live in person in church. So I don't know how long that's going to be. We don't put no time frame on the Lord. It is what it is, right? So yeah. So look at that, and y'all Walking Dead fans, Susie Q, girl, at 10 o'clock. Susie Q, please put bestow power upon me, girl. I'm fighting not to turn this thing on. Susie Q, I am fighting not to turn it on. But I don't know. I ain't gonna hold nothing back. I might watch as soon as we get off this live, and I'm just gonna watch it again tonight to help them get their ratings. Because if it's as good as I think it is, I don't care about watching it twice. Because I'm anxious and I didn't I just tell you my patience is thin at this stage in my life. I have no patience. So I have no patience, especially for something that I want and I desire and I like, and it's sitting right there in front of me, and it's nothing to stop me. Did I just admit there's no patience for me? Oh, get out work at midnight, so we're going to watch it together. Yes, hold out, Susie Q. Hold out, girl. Hold out. That means I can't even hit you up. I'm going to hit you up. So, Susie Q, remember at 1 o'clock, 1:05 tonight in Discord, I'll be looking for you. I'll be looking for you and your husband at 1:05 a.m. I'm going to be up. Oh, we did not talk about that part. Also, if you're having a sleeping disorder, also, I didn't talk about that part. Let your doctor know because too, that's something else that I'm going through too. That is the premenopause symptom is that also if you're sleeping is off balance, if you're sleeping is not right, either you're sleeping too much or you're not sleeping at all. You're up at night and you're sleeping during the day. That also is a sign that your body is going through changes too. Because I have that. That is a big sign of mine is that I'm up. Like I was up. I ain't go to bed, y'all, until 4:30 this morning. I ain't go to bed till 4:30 this morning. I be up because I take naps during the day, and then if I try to go to sleep around about 8 or 9 o'clock, and I also have sleep apnea. If I try to go sleep around about 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm back up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up to 6 or 7 in the morning. So my sleep is all over the place, and that's also a part of that too. My sleep is all over the place. I have no control over my sleep pattern yet. All right, go ahead, Denise. I got you, boo. And I'm gonna look forward. That's what I do. I try to fight to make myself stay up so that I could get a good night's sleep. So that I could get a good night's sleep. And since Denise brought up my flour, yes, guys, if you want some flour, I got a lot of inquiries. And thank you so much. So again, the price change always been the price. It's not the flat rate price, always been the flat rate price. So if you want to get your hands on my flour, again, I still have 10 bags available. I have about I have 4 bags of grandma's sweet potato pie mix available. And it's soulful tea. No, it's seasonedflour12 at gmail.com. Seasonedflour12 at gmail.com. Again, I am on a new journey of my flour with that I'm doing everything myself. So I'm only doing a couple of bags per week, between 10 to 12 bags per week until it's sold out. And because I have arthritis, so I have to do everything on this. Oh, use my stand mix to mix it. Yes, thank you. I ain't think about that, and I got two. Green tea help you sleep better. Okay, Miss Bird, I'm gonna buy some. And I got two. Thank you, Denise. I got two. Yes, thank you, Lovi. It's seasonflower12 at gmail.com. So if you want to get your hands on it, email me and I'll give you all the information you need to do to purchase it. Right now, we're only using Cash App, and hopefully I'll only use a Cash App for a little while because what I'm doing is trying to build capital so that I can redo the website. And once I redo the website, then you guys go back to the website. You know, you go back using your credit card, you go back using whatever means of payment the website has you doing. So right now, for the first couple of weeks, I'm trying to build capital to afford to pay for the website. So in doing that, I only can use Cash App to get the flour. I'm going back to the old me, to what it used to be when I first started out. So because I did get a couple of emails, well, why you use a Cash App? And how do you use a Cash App to sell flour? So yeah, you know, but I explained to them how you use it. And it's only, and I just want to put it out there, it's only temporary, you guys. Hopefully it could be less than a month, but it's only temporary because by me starting over, you know, and it takes capital, which is money, to build a business. So by me starting over, I'm doing everything myself. So once I get in the money that I need from the flour, then I will rebuild the website because trust me, it is a lot of work to do it through Cash App and the email. It's a lot of work because my memory ain't all that sharp. So it is a lot of work. And to do it through Cash App and email, it's a lot of work that I had to go into the USPS and type in everybody's address. When going to the website, I could just print the stuff out. So it's a big change for me. It's a big change for you guys, but it's a change that we need. It's a change that we need. Ah, yes, and my book on Amazon, and I have not been promoting this book as well as I thought I was going to because again, the devil pulled me down and not realizing and not realizing that because you have so much going on and I have not been promoting my book. My girl already hit me up. Are you ready for book two? Book two supposed to be out by April. So that's where focusing on that. Book two is already written. If you got JJ's Adventure, my children activity book, you know if you read the story what the next book is about. The next book is already written. The next book has introduced a new character into the book. I'm still aiming and I still believe I can get it out by the beginning of April. So yeah, and that's a combination of everything that I'm doing. So yeah, and the book I love my JJ Adventure interactive activity book. Somebody said they buffering. If anybody buff Dr. M, that might just be on your end. Anybody else buffering? I'm not buffering right now. Yeah, I asked you about the other day. Michelle, I didn't even see your comment. And because one of my girlfriends called me, she said, I got your book. She said, it's such a beautiful book. She said, you did a great job on this book. The fatigue can come from the thyroid glands. Okay, fatigue can come from thyroid glands too. So, Miss M, no one else has buffering. Go out and come back in, baby. And so, yeah, so that book was something that I always wanted to do. It was something that I always want to do. I had this since Jackson was a toddler. I always wanted to do this interactive activity book, and it came back to me through a conversation, and now it's out here. The first one is out here. The introduction to JJ and his family is out here, and the second book will be out in April. I know it will. You know, I have faith in it. I have a timeline. The book is already written. It's not being worked on because it takes money. I have I pay somebody to do the illustration and the proofreading and all that stuff. I write it and then I pass it off. And unfortunately, you know, you can't pass it off. Everybody got to get paid for the things that they do. Book two is already written. It's just waiting on me to get the financially to be able to pass it off to the next person to do what they got to do. So with me, and that's another reason why also I'm bringing the flower back, is to help me in my different ventures. You know what I'm saying? It's to help me. The funds that will come from the flower will help me invest in my next book. You know, help me invest in JJ's next story. So all this, everything that I'm doing is intertwining with each other. So yeah. And it's called JJ's Adventure by Time Waller on Amazon. Yes, Miss Stacy. Thank you, Dr. M. Thank you. So yes, it's available there, and yes, book the next adventure. Everybody, if you read the book, you know it's about the next book is going to be about the zoo. So JJ's Adventure at the Zoo. That book will be out in April. It's coming to you guys in April. I have a schedule to release 4 in 2024. I'm scheduled to release 4 in 2024. I don't know the salt content of my flour because again, you know how you get the nutrition labels and all that stuff? You got to get somebody to do that. You got to have the money. You got to get somebody. I have to make it. Then I have to send it into a company, and they would do the breakdown of it all. But I typically use nothing but a lot of powder, like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. There's lack of salt content that's in my flour, so it has to be broken down. It takes a lot. And I do it on my own. So right now, I can't really tell you what this is honestly from my heart. I can't tell you what the salt content is. I know it's not high because it's not a salty flour. It's more on a flavorful type flour because I'm not a salt person. I don't like salt. There's no salt in it. But I don't like salt. I don't like anything salty. So my product most definitely is not salty. It's all about the flavor. And like I said, I use a lot of powder, in it. So yeah. But once I get to the level where that I could get that done, then you guys would know the real breakdown of that. But yeah, your girl, I gotta get there. And not being consistent is no way of doing it. Yes, I will release 4 books this year. JJ will have 4 adventures released this year. He will have 4 adventures released this year. Thank you, Michelle. And you gotta use it in moderation. Yes. Yes. You Miss Bird, you can email me at seasonflower12 at gmail.com. Seasonflower12 at gmail.com. Thank you, Miss Stacy. And I will give you all the logistics on how to order your flour through Cash App. Seasonedflower12 at gmail.com. All right, guys, we are out. We are out. We are out. I love you guys so much. I'm about to get ready for the day. I got a lot to do. My groceries came this morning. I'm actually going on TikTok. So let me just tell you guys. I'm going on TikTok. I got 10 bags of flowers available. I give it to you guys first because you guys are my babies, okay? But I'm about to go on TikTok because I'm really pushing to do more marketing to really get this flower out here to make the income come in. So I will be sharing this flower, the bags that I put up once a week on TikTok. I'm actually going live on TikTok tonight to cook a fried chicken dinner to show them that I have flour and let them know I have 10 bags. So if you guys got to get your bags for the TikTok, because I got over 13,000 subscribers on TikTok. And when I do go live, they do come in. I get about 500 people to come in with me because I don't do it that much. So I'm actually cooking live tonight on TikTok to promote my seasoned flour. So I can trying to get these 10 bags up out of here. But you guys got first priority. But yeah, because I'm not going live on TikTok till about 4, 5 o'clock, something like that. So I got to get stuff together. So I'm actually going live on TikTok cooking my complete Sunday night dinner. And yeah, because I got some more of that salmon. Girl, they was in here going crazy. So I ordered some salmon. So I'm actually cooking some more of that sweet chili salmon, macaroni and cheese, yams, cabbage, and fried chicken and gravy. I'm also showing them how to make gravy with the flour too. You can dip your chicken in. So I'm gonna be on TikTok cooking a whole full meal, y'all. And so I'm going over there to advertise this flour, trying to get these 10 bags out the door so that I could start next week on the other 10. And that's how we trying to do it. All right, love you guys. I am out. Have a great rest of your Sunday. And I see you in the next check-in.